you can win this beautiful car on the turn of a single card on Card Shark. And if you play your cards right, you can win $32,000. And now, the host of Card Shark, Bob Eubank.
Thank you. Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to Card Shark. Hey, if you've been with us all week long, you know that our champion is really a champion. He's quite a guy. We've got a new car to give away. We've got a lot of money. We've got two pretty dealers. I want you to meet them. Let's say hi right now, if we can, to our lovely ladies on Card Shark. They're Lacey Pemberton and Susanna Williams. And here they are. Good morning, girls.
Good morning.
You know who's back?
Oh, we do.
Marv is back. Marvelous Marv indeed. So if you'll deal out the cards where we left off last time. Come on, Marvelous Marv. Get in here. Marv and Karen. Don't rush him, Karen. Don't rush him. What do you say, champ? How are you today? You're champ.
Oh, I thought you said chump.
No, champ. You have won $15,615 in cash and prizes, including a new car.
Well, I'm happy. It's a beautiful car, and I certainly appreciate it.
You ought to be happy. Boy, I bet your wife's happy, too.
Ask her.
Yeah, she's down there. Boy, she's a happy lady. Now, you've been married to this lady 55 years.
55 years, believe it or not.
And you got twins that are how old?
Well, that's my first marriage. They're 64.
Oh, you got twin girls that are 64 years old from your first marriage.
That's right.
I'll be darned.
That burned.
Been married twice. You rascal, you?
I've been married all my life. What do you mean?
Well, almost. I understand. Karen, how are you?
18 years
Hi,
old.
Bob. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm just fine. You won the first game. And tell us a little bit about Karen.
I'm studying psychobiology at UC Irvine, hoping to go to medical school. I work for a child abuse center, volunteering, and I also volunteer raising money for the homeless.
Great. Well, it's nice to have you back. You won the first game. If you win game number 2, you're the champ. Marv's going to try to keep that from happening. Let's get it going right now. First contestant to win 2 games is the champion. Marv, I got a question for you. And all week long, we've had these very nice ladies with us. There are 10 women who are married to men at least 10 years younger than them. And they're back with us again today. So, ladies, if you would help us out. Now, Marv? What are you thinking about, Marv?
I'm thinking I missed every time I called these gals. I missed them every time.
Yeah, you're in deep thought there, huh?
I certainly
Marv,
was.
before the show, we asked these 10 women, have you ever lied about your age to your husband? How many of these 10 women admitted that they have?
Oh, you put me on one.
Yeah,
Some
I always
spot.
give you these tough ones, don't I?
Yeah,
you can
you
handle
sure
it.
do. There's no question about it. I don't know. I'd say 6 would have to lie a little
6
bit.
of them. You think they lied a little bit about their age. Karen, what do you think?
I'm currently dating someone who's 12 years older than I am. And I know when I first met the person, I thought about it. I thought about maybe I should say I'm a little older than I am. I think he said 5. I think I'm going to say...
He said 6.
He said 6?
Yeah. Higher or lower than 6?
Well, I think it's going to be lower.
A little lower than that? Well, let's find out. The actual number of these women who have lied about their age to their husband is 1. Only 1. Everybody told the truth but one, Marv. Marv says, I don't believe it, Marv says. Which one? Raise your hand if you would, please. Who lied about that? Maria, you lied about your age?
Yes, I did. Because he was 29 and I was 45. And
Wait a minute. He was 29 and you were how old?
45.
45, okay.
And I didn't scare him. I didn't want to scare him.
You didn't want to scare him,
I lied
no.
about my age.
Yeah. How do you find out?
He found out the wedding day 10 minutes before.
10 minutes before?
Yeah, and when I say, yeah, I'm 45, he looked at me like, So I said, I told you, but my English is not very good.
Thank you, ladies, very much. It's a wonderful story. Great story. Okay, Karen, you ready?
I sure am.
I assume you want to keep this card.
I think I do. I
Let's
think I
see
want to go lower.
Want to go lower than the 8. Deuce.
Oh, yes, I want to go higher.
Higher than the deuce. 3. Higher than the 3. No. Look at Marv. Marv, I can't believe it. You get a free chance and that lady had a deuce.
I got to go lower.
You got to go lower than the 9?
Yeah, we got to try. And a bit. Let's go up and kill it. Come on, let's
higher,
take
you
it.
win the game. We play tiebreaker. It is.
Now we're even, babe. That was a tough one. I didn't know that.
You've been reprieved.
I didn't think I'd get that one.
One game for Marv, one game for Karen. We're going to set up for a tiebreaker to find out who our champion will be, and we'll be right back to that. Welcome back to Card Sharks. Okay, now, here's what has to happen. It's the first player to win 2 games that becomes our champ. Each player has won a game, and now we're going to play a tiebreaker, which means that this time we'll have a maximum of 3 high-low questions, and Susanna will deal out only 3 cards. So the winner of this game goes on to play for the big money and a new car. You ready, gang?
I'm ready to go.
All right, here we go. This is your question, Karen.
Okay.
We surveyed 100 medical doctors. We asked them, is it true that eating oysters will improve a person's sex drive? How many I'll explain sex drive to you in a moment, Marv. How many doctors said eating oysters will improve a person's sex drive?
Well, I'm hoping to go to medical school, so I do a lot of reading on, medical issues, and I've not heard anything about that. Although I do know that's an old saying. If you eat oysters, that'll
starts saying old wives' tale. Yeah, and he's got some old wives' tale. Okay.
I don't think there's any factual evidence for such a notion, and I'm going to say it's going to be a very low number of medical doctors that will say that. I'm going to say it's going to be 18.
18 out of 100 medical doctors said eating oysters will improve a person's sex drive.
Higher.
Do you think
higher.
Yeah, Marv, but do you think eating oysters will help your sex drive?
It doesn't hurt it a bit, I'll tell you that.
Is that right?
That might help.
Yeah. The actual number of doctors who said eating oysters will improve a person's sex drive is 3. Oh, it's lower, Marv.
Harder than I am.
Yeah. Marv's been eating those oysters all these years. Karen, there's a 6. Player change.
Okay. I'm going to change that card, Bob.
Change the card. Susanna now has a 7 for you.
Okay, Bob, I have a feeling it's going to be higher.
Is it higher? No, it is not higher.
Sorry, kid.
Marv, you get a free chance. Woo! We're not done, Marv.
I thought it was all over.
No, it's not over
Turn
yet.
it over.
You got to win it, Marv. She's
Let's
not
see
going to
what
give
happens.
it to you.
I thought it was a gift from the heavens.
You thought it was a gift from heaven?
Yeah, I thought it was.
Do you think God would give you this game with 3 cards left?
I hope so.
I see. Let's see if he has.
I need it.
Here we go, Marv. Free chance.
Down.
Lower. It is. Now, you got a big decision.
Freeze.
Freeze. No, he's going to freeze
Freeze
right
on
there.
9.
You bet.
That's your little heart.
You bet my little heart or her little heart?
Mine.
Your little heart. All right. This is an educated guess question, Marv. Oh, you'll like this.
I must.
Marv, in 1987, how many times did England's Princess Di appear on the cover of People magazine? 1987. How many times did she appear on the cover of People magazine?
2.
2. All right. Let's see what Karen says.
I think it's going to be higher because they had that little scandal with them maybe not getting along so well.
Oh, I didn't know about
I
that.
think it's going to be higher.
The actual number of times Princess Di appeared on the cover of People magazine in 1987 is 5 times. Yes, it was higher. All right, Karen. Want to change the card?
Please change that
Let's
card.
see what you got. 7 becomes a deuce.
Oh, I want to go higher, Bob.
Higher than the deuce. 6 is your card.
All right, Bob, I'm feeling lucky. I'm going to go higher.
If it's higher, you're the new champ.
Higher. It is. It's higher.
If it's higher,
It is.
you are the
I
new
know
champ.
it's higher,
Is it
Bob.
higher? It is. Congratulations to you, Karen. I want to tell you something, okay? I've been doing these games for 21 years, and never have I met a nicer man that was more fun. Thank you for adding to our lives, Mark. We appreciate it. Thank you, sir. See you again. Come on, Karen. All right. We got a new champ in a moment. We're going to see how well she can do over there playing the big money. We'll be right back.
When it
Our new champion. Are you ready, babe?
Oh, I am ready, Bob.
Okay, Karen, this is the way it works now. The ladies are dealing out a deck of cards that you cut earlier. Inside that deck of cards, we've added a couple of jokers. That simply gives you a couple of opportunities to win a new car. Oh, Marv won a new car when he was here. And because you're the champ, well, Susanna's got one joker for you, so you know you at least have one opportunity. You can change one card per line, and really that's all you need to remember. We're going to give you some money to bet with. $200 for the lady. Okay, she's got it. Here we go. All right, Karen, your first card happens to be a 10.
First card's a 10. I'm going to change that card, Bob.
Which one?
to number 3.
Number 3. Let's see what the 10
Give me a
becomes
good
now.
card.
The 10
Good
is
card.
Hello. Yeah. Suzanne, there's a joker for the lady. Now, which one you want?
Let's let's try number 3 again.
Number 3
lucky.
again. Well, that's lucky, wasn't it? 10 now becomes a 4. You got 200.
$200 higher.
All of it higher than the 4. Oh! It's okay. It's okay. Let me tell you. We're going to move up to this next row, and you've got a deuce. You've got $400.
That's wonderful.
Now let's build off that.
Wonderful. I'm going to go for it again. $400 higher.
All of it higher than the deuce. Push. No win, no loss. You're all right. Keep going.
All right, we're going to keep that bet. It's got to go one time. $400 higher.
Again, higher than the deuce. There you are. 800.
$800
All of it lower than the ace. It is 1,600. Go up here. What are you going to do, hon? You got to bet at least half.
I got 1,600. I want to bet it all. All of it. I'm going lower.
All of it lower?
Please lower. All of it.
1,600 lower. $3,200. You already have 200. You got $3,400 in cash. Okay, and you got 2 jokers. Yeah. Thank you, Susanna. Hang on to those for me, Karen, would you? And I want you to look over here. We got 7 numbered cards. Behind one of them is the word car. Heck, if you find it, then this is the car you're going to go home in. Gene?
The Buick Skyhawk Coupe, the sports car with room and comfort equipped with standard features plus pinstripes and California emission. Good luck, Karen.
All right, Karen, we're rooting for you, babe. Go win a car. Where will it be? Turn them around, hon, so the joker side's out. There you go. Number 3, number 7. Close your eyes. I'll let you know what happened. Okay. If you hear the audience yell, you know you want a car.
Okay.
Word car. That's what we're looking for. Is it behind number 3? No, not there.
That's okay. It's going to be behind 7.
Well, we certainly hope so.
there.
Is it behind
Yes.
number
Yes.
7? It was down here behind number 1 today. There's where the car was. That's all right. You got the money. You're the champ. We'll meet a new challenger, and we'll do that when we come back right after this. Time to meet a new challenger for you, Karen. So, Tom, why don't you come in here and join us?
Hi.
How are you?
Fine. My name's Tom Montague. I'm originally from Hawaii, and I'm now living in San Diego, and I work as a loan officer. I have a beautiful wife and a brand new baby girl.
Well, okay. What brought you from Hawaii to San Diego?
Not the surf, but just away from my parents. We got married, and
Well, you moved from one beautiful place to another.
We
I will
did,
give
we
you
did.
that. All right. Well, you know how to play this game. Good luck to both of you. Let's get it started right now. Susanna's going to deal out the cards, and the first question is yours, Karen. Here it is. Surveyed 100 millionaires. We ask them, be honest now. Have you ever tried to buy a woman's affection by showering her with expensive gifts? How many millionaires admitted they've tried to buy a woman's affection?
Well, I know if I were a millionaire and I were trying to get a man's attention, I would use everything I could. If I wanted to get his attention, whatever I had going for me, you bet I'd use it to get his attention. I think that's going to be a relatively high number. If you've got it and, you know, you've got a lot of other things going for you, too, you might as well use what you've got.
Okay.
I think that's going to be a high number. I think it's going to be, 69.
69 out of 100 millionaires admitted they've tried to buy a woman's affection. What do you think, Tom?
well, you know, I think it's going to be pretty high, but I think if I was a millionaire, I wouldn't want them to want me for my money. You know, I want their affection just for me. But I still think it's going to be high. At one time, they probably flaunted their money at least once or twice. So
Higher or lower than 69?
Higher, Bob.
Higher than 69. The actual number of millionaires who have tried to buy a woman's affection is 14 of them. No, they just probably didn't want to admit it, that's all. Okay, Karen, look here what I got for you.
Please change that card.
Oh, ugly,
change
ugly.
that
Okay,
card.
6 becomes a
Yes,
jack.
much better. I'd like to go lower, Bob.
Lower than the jack. Here we go.
Higher, Bob. Higher.
Higher than the 3. Queen. Lower going on. What are you going to do now?
I'm going to freeze.
Okay. Freeze on the 8. One card away from winning that game. And let's go on to our next question. Okay, this is yours, Tom. Surveyed 100 policemen, Tom. We asked them, have you ever seriously considered committing a major crime? How many policemen admitted, yeah, they've considered committing a major crime?
Well, you know, I know a few policemen back home, and I know that before they were policemen, going through high school, they all committed crimes anyway. And I just think that policemen are human too.
Back home, this is in Hawaii?
In Hawaii, right. And, you know.
Don't send your letters to me, send them to Tom.
But, you know, they're human too, and just crossing their mind, I think it'd be pretty high. I would say 65.
65 out of 100 policemen admitted they've considered committing a major crime. Karen?
Well, you know, I think if someone wants to be a policeman, I I would hope that he or she would want to do so because he wanted to protect the public, and I hope that they really wouldn't have that going through their mind. Everybody's human, and I'm sure there are some that have committed major crimes, but I think that's going to be lower.
Lower. The actual number of policemen who have seriously considered committing a major crime is 5 of them. Yeah, only 5. You're way off on that one. What do you think, Karen?
Thank goodness.
You want to change that one?
Oh, please.
All right, we
Please
will.
change that
Susanna now
card.
has a card which happens to be a 7.
Oh, not much better, but that's okay. We can do it. We're going to say I have a feeling higher.
If it's higher,
Yes,
you win the
higher.
game. You do. There you go. So game number 1 belongs to Karen. We will set up now for game number 2. See if Tom can't stay in this match. Another $100 for you, too.
Okay.
All right, Susanna's going to deal out the cards now from the same deck you cut earlier, and we are on our way with game number 2. And the first question goes to you, Karen. And this question, once again, involves our 10 women who are married to men at least 10 years younger than themselves. There they are. Now, before the show, we asked these 10 women, did you propose to your husband? How many of these 10 women did? They proposed to their husband.
Wow. I think if I were in love with the man and I wanted to marry him, I wouldn't have a problem proposing. But I think that a lot of women still feel that it should be the man that proposes. I'm going to say a low number. I'm going to say maybe one of you did.
Have you ever proposed to a guy?
No.
This guy you're going with now, who's 12 years older than you, you going to propose to him?
Never tell.
Oh. Just thought I'd ask him. Knows you. Inquiring minds want to know you. Oh, Tom, she said 1 out of the 10 proposed.
I'm just going to have to say higher.
You think it's higher?
Uh-huh.
Well, let's see. Actual number of these women who proposed to their husband is 1 of them. Right on the button. So, greed is set in.
I know how this works.
$100 for you, $100 to share with our ladies. And where is that aggressive woman down? Oh, and you did, huh? Were you just tired of waiting for him to propose?
No, we lived pretty far apart, and I got tired of commuting. So I invited him home for a long weekend to meet the kids and the dog, and I figured if he survived the dog, he'd make it, and he did, so...
They did, huh? I'm curious. Do you still have the dog?
Yes.
And the dog still likes him?
Yeah?
It's made in heaven. It really is. Okay, thank you, ladies, very much. All right, who has this? Karen?
I do.
All right, Karen, there you go. 6 again.
Please, Bob, change the card.
Boy, a lot of 6s there. 6 becomes a 3.
Oh, great card. Higher, please.
Higher than a 3. Ace.
Yes. Oh, wonderful.
Going lower. 3.
Higher.
Higher than a 3. 9.
Oh, no, lower, lower. I'm going to go.
Gonna go on.
Yes, I'm going to go lower. I'm going to win.
If it's lower, you
Please,
win the
lower,
game and the
please.
match.
Yes,
Is it
yes.
lower than the 9? No. Look at Tom's face. I'm going, oh, my God, oh, my God.
That's scaring me.
Why don't you hang on to those? And the lady's going to remember what freeze means, won't she? Tom, free chance. Here we go. There's a 3.
Higher, Bob. Definitely
Higher
higher.
than 3. Queen.
Lower.
Gonna go lower. No. Why were you yelling, Karen?
I got scared.
Oh, you got scared. I see. We'll be right back with more Card Sharks right after this. Time we have for today. We certainly hope you had as much fun as we did. I know that Tom and Karen will be back, and certainly Susanna Williams, Lacey Pemberton, Gene Wood, and the whole gang will be back with us, and so will I. I'm Bob Eubanks. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you for watching our show. So long, everybody. Bye-bye.